Speaking of, though, there's a black-owned beauty brand
Yes.
that was really popular in Sephora. I don't think I'm gonna say this right, but it's called Ottawa, I
Yes.
think. And they filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy and will have to shut down over a lender dispute due to unpaid debts.
Yes.
It's unfortunate because I think repeatedly we have talked about black owned beauty brands
Mm-hmm.
filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
It seems to be a trend, and let's just be clear, luxury, like overall, the sales are down.
Yes.
And make no mistake, makeup is luxury.
Yes.
Like makeup is something that you do not
Shampoo, these
need.
expensive
Yes.
shampoos, luxury. Yeah.
So these type of things are kind of like, you'll go to the drugstore before you'll go to Sephora if you don't
These
have
are the
it.
first things to go
These are the
when
first things to
the
go.
budget get tight.
Exactly. So Ottawa Beauty, the black-owned textured hair care brand founded by Julian Addo, is facing a major legal and financial crisis that could force the company to shut down. The
Yes.
Dallas-based brand, known for their clean, gender-neutral hair care for curls, coils, and kinks, was founded in 2017, very recent.
Yes.
And Librarian,
Liberian.
oh, sorry,
Liberian.
did I say librarian?
Yeah.
Liberian, uh, Ghana-
Ghanaian. Yeah.
Ghanaian.
Yeah.
She's from Ghana, y'all.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur with decades of experience in the hair care industry. The brand built a strong following in the textured hair care space and became a Sephora-exclusive brand. So that's a
Mm-hmm.
big deal.
Yeah.
With Sephora currently listing the beauty brand as clean at Sephora, cruelty-free, designed for a wide range of hair textures.
Yes.
So, I mean, 2017 is 2026. 10-year run, that's not bad. Well, 9 years, that's
Yeah.
not
So
bad.
so let me give a little more kind of the background of what's going on. So a lot of people been seeing the Chapter 11 bankruptcies
Oh,
where
because
you
they
do
have
a
a chapter.
restructure. So
Mm-hmm.
she did a Chapter 11, and
You mean 7?
no. So let me.
Oh, okay,
So she
okay,
did a Chapter 11. That's what she originally filed
okay.
as a Chapter 11, and things got so bad with the legal dispute that the judge said this is going to be a chapter. We're just going to liquidate this whole thing, shut it down. So the judge made her convert this over to a Chapter 7, liquidate all the assets, and shut it down. So one of the big disputes they had with their lender was she went online and said, hey, we're having some financial issues, so can y'all basically kind of seeking donations, like kind of like we're going to shut down if y'all don't donate to us or buy the product or help us out. And then the lender was saying like that violated something that they were doing. I don't know. To me, it sounds like the lender really didn't have their best interests at heart.
That's what I was gonna say.
And they already had a tumultuous relationship, so this was kind of the nail in the coffin. But yeah, the courts converted this over to a Chapter 7, and they liquidating the business. So yeah, it was up in the air, like if they may shut down, but now it's basically ruled that they have to shut down because you're doing a liquidation. So a lot of the products, a lot of the receivables that they probably are getting from Sephora, a lot of the cash on hand, whatever they got, is going to make some of their vendors and make some of their creditors whole. And this is a very unfortunate situation because she wrote a whole Substack on what happened and what's going on, and she gave a lot more detail on, you know, the ins and outs and what quote unquote happened from her end and her perspective. I'm just going off the court documents because what you put on Substack or Instagram or what the lender says don't matter unless it's in court. Like that's what I go off of. What you told the judge. You see what I'm saying? So it's a very unfortunate situation. However, the real conversation that needs to be had is black brands going into retail not having enough access to capital to operate. So let me give you guys a web of what needs to happen before you go into retail and why going into retail can be one of the worst decisions you make. It's a great decision from a marketing standpoint. It's a great decision from a branding standpoint, and it seems like you're doing the right thing. But when you go into retail, you have to fund products. So that's one thing. You need money for products. You need money for operations. You got to pay your people. You got to pay your staff. You need money for marketing. But it's multiple marketing campaigns going on that are contradicting each other. One is shop online because we make more money as the founder if you buy it directly from us than buying it from Sephora. But then Sephora like, hey, if we're going to put you in 30 stores, 50 stores, whatever, do a rollout on the East Coast or the Midwest or whatever, well, you got to send your loyal people to us. And if I can go get it out of Sephora or you can go get it out of Sephora, you don't really have an incentive to buy it online.
Yeah.
So now you need 2 marketing campaigns. So think about this. We got 4 things that takes priority.
It's true.
Also, what people don't realize about retail is even if you're doing good in retail, that don't necessarily mean anything because they pay you on a 90-day or sometimes 180-day turnaround. So now you got to have enough cash flow in your business and the cash in the bank to float for 30, 60, 90 days without receiving payment for the products that you just paid to develop and market and push out there. And you got to pay your employees, your vendors, and all of these people. So everybody has to get paid.
And they're getting paid every 2 weeks.
And they're getting paid every 2 weeks. And this is the predatory aspect of it. So what the big box stores will do is say, I owe you $150,000, Mecca. Sure. But we agreed on a 90-day turnaround. 15 days in, you need $15,000, $20,000 for payroll.
No.
I'm going to lend you your money back.
I'm going to borrow against my own money.
You're borrowing against your own money short term, so you're paying 4 to 5%.
Oh, no.
Just to get access to your money. So it's like basically a corporate payday loan on your own receivables that you receive.
That should be illegal.
It should be, but that's the terms that people agree
That's
to.
a 360. That's a retail 360.
That's a retail 360. Because it don't matter. Think about it. The company is making their profit on lending you the money.
Yes. But you're also making the profit on the products as well. So they're
not putting up no money. Because they're not putting up no money. You got to put up all the product. And they own the customer data.
Yeah,
you don't own a relationship with the customer when you shop at Sephora.
They get the email, they get the birthday, because they do give you the free little trinkets on your birthday.
Exactly.
Mine coming up, so I'm gonna get my free trinkets here, there, everywhere. I think also I want to say, now I don't know. I know it's Dallas based. I don't know if it was only in like different Sephoras, like maybe down south. But I like purchase makeup. I haven't necessarily heard of them. So
it's that's the thing. It's Sephora. So Sephora is known for makeup.
Yeah.
It's a hair care brand in Sephora. So Sephora just recently started embracing like hair care brands in Sephora. So that was more
But even more. I mean, hair, makeup, but true. I said makeup. Hair care brands, clean hair care brands. This has all the workings of something that should be profitable, should be able to pay their debts. I'm wondering too, like, what did that marketing budget look like? Exactly. You know what I mean? What did those marketing campaigns look like? Because you have to break through the noise on Instagram. You have to break through the noise, even like with Google ads and things like that. Because I've seen more. And like, this is no shade, obviously, like, not everybody has the budget of like Beyonce's hair care line.
Yeah, right.
But like, those things are everywhere. Like, where are the event parties? Where are all the things?
Activations.
Yes, where are all the things that ensure that your brand is going to at least, I'm not even saying profitable, at least be able to pay its bills.
Well, I think you brought up an extremely good point about the Beyoncés of the world. So she's been in business since 2017. What was happening in 2017? Everything but what's happening now. It wasn't as many hair care brands in 2017 that are funded and pushed by celebrities. There were hair care brands.
Yeah, yeah.
But you didn't dream of competing with Beyonce. You didn't think you were going to be competing with Rihanna. You didn't think you were going to be competing with Taraji. You didn't think you were going to be competing with Tracy Ellis Ross. You didn't think you were going to be competing with now Cardi B.
Oh my God.
Think about all of these brands that have all these big celebrities that has hair care brands. So think about.
You think they're pushing them out?
Yes. If I'm coming there, I want to get sacred. I don't want this. If I don't know nothing about
I don't know anything about it,
who got the Beyonce is doing she got the budget, she got the money, she got the marketing dollars to be right in front of me. So brands like this are going to be pushed aside because of the Beyoncés of the world. And they serve the same customer.
They do serve this. But here's the thing too, like even if you're not a sacred, a pattern beauty, and I'm going to stop because they're not sponsoring us, but, you know, if you wanted to. Even if you're not one of those hair care brands, 2017, I want to even say even before that, the natural hair community had a very loyal fan base, too. And I think that's why these celebrities are getting into it, because loyal fan base. Like, if you're a Mael girl, you're a Mael girl. If you're you know, again, they're not sponsoring us. But if you are one of those girls, you pretty much stick to the brand. And I'm wondering if that piece was missing here, because even before the celebrity brands, you had those big brands, right? All of those. So I think that it's great that they've been in business so long. I can see why, because even like bigger brands had to find ways to insert themselves into like BET, like commercials after the Grammys, or even bigger brands had to figure out like, okay, how do I, like you said, get in front of you? Like commercials after, you know, whatever. I'm not seeing this brand, but I can see a Camille Rose. If a Camille Rose can find the budget to have, who is it? I put that on my mama on my hood.
I forgot her name. But
Victoria Monet.
Yes.
If they could find the budget for Victoria Monet to put that commercial in front of me, you gotta come with it.
But I mean, yes, I agree, but that's kind of not fair though. That's the part of this that we talk. Well, business isn't fair, life isn't fair. But if you got Victoria Monet money, then this brand doesn't stand a chance, because this brand probably really built its core following and founding just off of being good. And that is what we're telling our entrepreneurs, that being good is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta go get a celebrity. You need but this is, and then I said
it's good plus budget.
I said if you don't raise at least $10 million, don't go into retail. That was my thing.
You do say that.
That's what I said. Don't go into retail if you're not raising at least $5 to $10 million. Just don't do it, because it costs so much money to do it. And if you have a good product, just either do like a kiosk, or do like a tour where you can go around and do pop-ups and stuff like that. Do activations like you talked about. Don't go into retail. I know it sound good, and your mama gonna brag about you being on Target and all that, but your mama only gonna have a few years to brag, because you eventually gonna be going out of business, because you give away control of your company and your own destiny. So